What's going on, y'all? H-Dog here, going to be talking about a report from the industry insider himself, Jeff Grubb. Broke some information and gave a bit of an insight as to what's going on with Last of Us Part 2.
Okay. I think that no game called Factions will ever come out. But that doesn't, but not in a bad way. They probably just decided they could do more. And that's all.
At this point, you almost expect something big like that to happen. It's been so long, right?
Right. That's
for them to just release the multiplayer mode for The Last of Us Part 2.
Right. That's the stuff I was able to source in multiple places, and that I would feel okay saying, because everything else was kind of unlocked. But yes, that's stuff that I've seen pretty well known in some circles, that they are moving beyond their original smaller ambitions to something more. And that's as much as I could possibly say.
No! Now, according to that tidbit right there, he thinks that this Factions game, it might not even be called Factions, because as he just said, it's probably grown in size and in scope, which we've heard about before with different games, where one thing grew from DLC and became its own full game. Now, the biggest thing is this even gonna look like Factions? Is it even gonna play like Factions? These are still questions that we still need answers to. Because if he says that the game's not gonna be called Factions in name, then it would at least have to, have a disclaimer that it's set in the Last of Us universe. I think, okay, if it's said to be set in the Last of Us universe, I don't think people would really be all that mad. But if they try to push this type of Warzone gameplay with it, and it looks and plays nothing like Factions 2, then, or hell, even if it looks like it don't play like Factions 2, or like Factions would play, or the thing that kind of gave Factions this identity and the community that was built up because of it, it's gonna piss a lot of people off, just like it did a couple years ago, which started a whole civil war on Twitter between Last of Us don't need multiplayer and it's all about the multiplayer when it came to Last of Us. It really split the whole community straight down the middle. But this kind of comes to show that Factions, or whatever this was going to be called, should have been ready by the time it came out in 2020. Now, when we do get a first official look at this, and it looks, like I said, nothing like Factions, and it looks like some completely different thing, then it's still gonna rub people the wrong way. Especially if this thing's gonna be costing $60, which if it's anything to go by what Jeff Grubb is saying, then this might end up being a full price game, a full priced Last of Us Factions game. We don't even know what it's gonna be called or even look like. All I know is Twitter is gonna be one crazy field day whenever we see this, and it's nothing like people thought it was going to be. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Do you think that this Factions game is something that's completely different, or do you think it will remain true to what it's been, Factions? Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Next time, it's been H-Dog here, and I'm out. Peace.